What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another solo leveling and rise video. I apologize for not being on all day. I was at the spot today, took a damn relaxation because your boy needed it. Kids at school, wife and I just went out, and it's been a blessing. So I decided to take a little bit longer than usual, but I'm back, and we know global drops very, very soon. We're talking about 2 days. Actually, as a matter of fact, technically it's 1 day. And I want to talk a little bit about something that's super, super important, how I'm going to tackle global as a content creator, okay? So, and where you guys fit in and where we're all going to do this. So first off, the first piece of information I want to talk about is the 15-hour maintenance. Now, it hasn't been officially announced outside of the notice, but it did say Tuesday, 12 p.m. UTC 0 to 3 a.m. the next day. So we're talking about quite a bit of a maintenance. Now, I'm imagining this could very well be accurate because we're having a lot of content being dropped. If you don't know what's dropping, check out the last video. You guys can take a look and see. The main thing I'm focused on are the system bugs. So here's how we're going to tackle the actual release. All right. So first off, Cha. She's dropping. We know this. This is a big deal. All right. So we're going to see what the actual release is like. We're going to read the notices, and we're going to see if they've actually fixed the critical issues. No pun intended when I say that. The big one is the critical damage being fixed. Along with all the other problems that are going on with this game, there aren't too many major ones. The critical damage bug is the biggest one. Now, if they fix that, the first plan of attack, of course, is to summon for Cha. So we're going to be doing a summon video first and foremost, just so you guys are aware. Again, I will give you guys a full-on breakdown in regards to how much I'm spending, what it's going to cost me to get her, and I will decide at that point what I'm going to do in regards to actually getting enough copies of her to go to A5, or if I'm going to stop at a certain point. Either way, you guys will have complete transparency for that specific summon. Now, I want to show you guys real quick, again, so we're all on the same page, where I'm at in regards to actual points, okay? So let me show you guys real quick. My points are $103.66, okay? I bought 2 of the summoning packages yesterday with my Arise points. So I was at about 166. I'm down to 103. Okay, so that's where we're at in terms of summoning tokens. In terms of Arise points. And then for actual draws, you guys can see here I have 35 left. Okay, if I actually looked at my mail, did I collect anything in my mail yet? Hold on, let me make sure I got my mail stuff. Feel like that might be accurate, but we're probably going to buy a little bit more. Yeah, I did. So I got those. So 35 summoning tokens. We're probably going to have to buy a lot more. So I will let you guys know the spending as I go. Now remember, I'm at 2.4. I have not spent since the day I told you guys that. It's all been Arise points. I've been buying the $1 packages only. But as soon as this goes up, I will let you guys know the dollar value and where I'm at and how much that dollar value gets me. Now, when I do summon for her, I'm also going to be giving you guys a full breakdown of her A0 to A5 step at a time. So we're going to test A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and every step of the way I'm going to give you guys the data and see what's worthwhile having and where the biggest jump on DPS is. I will not go to A5 if she's not worth it. Letting you guys know now, right? Remember, what I make on this game is what I'm going to spend on this game. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now, plan number 1. Plan number 2. This is important, okay? Going back and retesting every character. Now, I'm going to do live streams for this one. I'm going to do it with you guys, okay? So we're going to do this one together. Now, I'll be doing most of my testings starting with Cha. We're going to start with Cha, like we did with Silverback, and we're going to record all the data together. I'm going to give you guys every single piece of information for every character. If crit damage is fixed, we're going to do it all over again. We're going to test from every SSR to every SR. I will do my best to make that a live session over time with you guys and try to complete every single one of them. And then from there, we're going to tackle all the tier lists and readjust those tier lists according to the new data. Now, I will say this. I don't think the artifact tier list is going to change very much. I will say that the actual rating of characters will change. I can imagine if crit damage is working and they don't buff Choi in any way, shape, or form, it may drop his stock pretty substantially when it comes down to the actual tier list. He should not be technically the top tier unit in this game anymore. We should probably see Silver Main Beck and also the new release of Cha and Alicia when they come out, probably take that over. Okay, so a couple different things. Here you guys go. You guys can see I'm using this again. There's another couple dollars right there. gone off my list. Okay, purchase complete. So you guys can see I just got that package. I'm at 36 now. All right. So remember, that's going to be part of the plan. So all my live streams, are going to be a couple different things. We're going to be doing testing for every unit. We're going to make sure that everything works. We're going to check all the bugs. And also, you guys are aware, because of the massive nerf to Westwind, I've already pre-recorded the actual numbers now for its damage, and we're going to record to see what it looks like when nerf happens. So I'm going to do a video comparison side by side. I've already done those numbers, so we're going to see how big that nerf is. That should warn you guys for the future of any powerful SR releases of weapons, so we know that those weapons will be nerfed. Now, I will probably do a follow-up video on that one. If it's a massive nerf, then I think we deserve to have our resources given back to us at least. It's not the end of the world if you don't, quite honestly, because that weapon pretty much carried us the entire way through the game. But I will talk more about that when it's appropriate, okay? So that's going to be another thing I want to cover for sure. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about here, and this is going to be an important one as well too, is going to be restarting my brand new free-to-play account. So I did complete the entire game on normal mode with just using SRs and SSRs. I think that was well enough proof to show this game can be very free-to-play friendly, and the power that SRs and SSRs do possess in this game. We're going to do the same thing over again, but this time we're going to do a real free-to-play account, so I can start from scratch with you guys and have the journey with a lot of you new free players and help you along the way. I will be aiming for Cha, I will be aiming for the best weapons, I will be aiming for the best units. So at the same time, we're going to make this be a little bit more familiar and a little bit more relevant to the everyday player. I know the challenge account was incredible for me. It was a wonderful learning experience, and also helped me understand and value the SR units and SR weapons, and give you guys a ton of data in regards to some of those weapons that nobody normally would have used, and we found out some gems in this game. So I'm hoping to do the same thing with my free-to-play account. Now, the purpose of the free-to-play account, of course, is to help those understand how to play as a free-to-play player more accurately and with more, look at this is incredible, wow, with more abilities, and also help you guys understand what the best bang for your free-to-play buck, which is your time essentially, to make the best possible account for you out there. Okay, so my goal here is to help the everyday player, because let's be real, 99.9% of the players in this game are going to be free-to-play players, and a lot of you guys need to understand how to, let's call it furnishing your account with the best possible assets to help you advance in the game and compete against many other smaller dolphins. Let's be real, you're not going to compete with whales, but you can compete with very small dolphins and help you guys, again, best your account. Now, one thing to remember, a lot of people were worried about this, and this is not a problem. When you start as a brand new player, you will not be competing with other early access players. You're only going to compete with other new players or players like myself who want to start a fresh account all over again. That's it. That's the only time. I'm on server 31 on this account, for example. So let me just show you guys real quick how to find that. So I'll go to my settings. Okay, if I go to my account right here, I'm on server 31. When you start a new account, you will not be on server 31. Don't worry about it. You're never going to see the big whales that are in early access. You're not going to see any of the new players or old early access players besides the new ones that join as a brand new account. So those who are afraid of joining the game because you thought you're going to be competing with players like myself or early access players, that is not the case. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. So brand new account will be created very, very soon. Okay, so keep that in mind, and we'll be doing a free-to-play account together. So that's essentially it, guys. That is the plan of attack for global. I hope this gives you guys at least a general sense of what I plan to do. I plan to give you guys the best possible content out there for any content creator for this game. You guys know how my content is so far. If you're not, welcome to the channel. I'll be doing a lot of collabs with other amazing content creators as well, so keep an eye out for that. With that being said, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry I wasn't able to give you guys more today, but this is, I think, a pretty good rough estimate or rough idea of how I plan to go with global going forward with a solo leveling Arise. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.